What to watch for Thursday night football coming your way as the Bucs take on the Vikings. What a comeback by AP this year. Adrian Peterson leading the NFL with 787 yards from scrimmage after tearing his ACL last December. Kickoff 8:20 Eastern. And joining us now on SportsCenter, NFL analyst Lomas Brown. Adrian Peterson leads the NFL in yards from scrimmage with 787. We go next level to find out where he's racking up these yards. Adrian Peterson has done most of his damage this season between the tackles, accounting for over 90% of his rushes and over 93% of his rushing yards. Almost averaging 1.5 yards more per rush between the tackles than around the edges. Lomas, what makes Peterson so successful between the tackles?
It's two things that he does very, very well. One is his vision. This guy has some excellent vision. And people think when you have a running back has vision, they think they only use it when they're out in the wide open. But here's a guy that uses his vision before he gets to the line. He uses it between the tackles, and that's what enables him to break out some of those runs, some of those tough yardages that he gets. And the other thing is he's a guy that's always running behind his pads, meaning he always has a lean going forward. So if you tackle this guy, when you tackle this guy, he's going to fall forward, gaining additional yardage. He's a very tough guy to contain, and if he keeps running the way he's running, man, this is going to be a remarkable story how this guy's coming back off this knee.
Sure is. Looking toward Sunday's big games, the Giants beat the defending champions week 1. Do you expect any difference this Sunday now?
Well, this is what I have to say. To be a good team, you have to have a consistent leader, somebody consistent at the quarterback position, and they don't have that right now, the Dallas Cowboys and Tony Romo. But the thing that I'm also going to look for is for the New York Giants to start putting pressure on these quarterbacks. We know about their NASCAR D linemen, alignment, and we know we have some excellent guys out there, JPP, Justin Tuck. These guys can get after the ball, but they haven't done it this year yet. So I'm going to look for them to get after the ball. Then I'm going to also look for the Giants to pound the ball at the Cowboys since Sean Lee is gone for the year.
Sure. Under Andy Reid, the Eagles 13-0 after bye week. Sunday they feast the only undefeated team, the 6-0 Atlanta Falcons. A high-powered offense. Matt Ryan, how does this team contain Matt Ryan in this offense?
Now, I'm going back to the front four again. These D linemen, they have to get pressure on Matt Ryan. We know Matt Ryan's not a guy that's going to break out the pocket and scramble. He's going to be right in that pocket. He's a pocket passer. So what they have to do is get pressure outside and up the middle on Matt Ryan, because if you get them both outside and up the middle, he really has nowhere to spill or to get out of that trap. To me, they have to get consistent pressure on this young man because of Roddy White, Julio Jones, Tony Gonzalez. He has some very good receivers, and he'll use these receivers if they are not able to get pressure on this young man.
Now, Cam Newton, under scrutiny after Carolina started 1-5, throwing only 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. After last week's loss, he asked people for some suggestions, put him in a suggestion box. What would your suggestion be to Cam Newton?
Well, my first suggestion would be for him to keep his head up and continue to go out and play 110%. He's going out and playing as hard as he can. But my other suggestion would be to him is you have to crawl before you walk. And the reason why I say that, think about Cam Newton. He came from the University of Auburn, national championship. You know, he was the first pick in the draft. He broke all the rookie records last year, just had a phenomenal year. He came into the league running. Well, we know you can't come into the NFL running. The NFL will slow you down. So to me, what he has to do is just slow down. There's going to be some pitfalls out there. Take your time. Keep your head up. Don't get too down. Don't get too high. Keep your head up. And the rest of the guys, they'll start following him, but they have to see this example from him.
I know you're a fan of the Detroit Tigers.
Yes.
Do they even it up tonight?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. We got Fister going on the mound. He's going to get it done for us tonight. We need it.
Rocket. All right. Thank you, Lomas. Lomas Brown here with us on SportsCenter. Thank you, sir.